This is us, playing IEM Rio with a stand-in from the academy Tuck, as Hunter injured his foot in attempt to switch jobs to become a professional footballer. And on the other side is Vitality, probably the greatest team of all time on a 17-match and 23 map win streak. Even though we lost the game in the end, we won the first map, our pick Mirage, and I wouldn't recommend watching Inferno, especially for example if you're a G2 fan and you have a weak heart. I will be going over some key moments of this map specifically and how we managed to win in the end, some of the crucial impactful rounds. Obviously I won't be able to tell as much as I would want to because of apparent reasons, but nevertheless some of the details will be really interesting for you. Probably you'll see an aspect of the game you haven't thought about or seen before, so let's dive into it. To starting with pistol round here, we have two sets of nades, smoke, molly, flash, flash, smoke. It's going to be a simple round with smoke for bench, molotov for stairs, and three guys going from palace. We'll see Sumpaius doing the combo, smoke and molly. And the most important thing here is to watch how Matusz will be entry patting. And one thing I can say for sure, with all due respect to everyone else, every player out there, but I think Matusz right now is the best pistol player in the world. Pistol round player. Another thing I didn't mention is second smoke and flash. Smoke specifically will be going for CT. That's the plan. And flash is going to be saved for retake, or after plant, anti-retake, so to say. Here we see Cheeky Matusz's pick through smoke as soon as Rob starts reloading. And one tap onto Zaivu. So Matusz, insane name. Round 2 is something I can tell you we had a good read because I've seen them doing this mid push as 3. They did it in last couple of games. So I specifically stated that round that you should be paying attention to. It was in the notes. When it comes to second round, this round specifically, this 3-man push on mid, they did a couple of games. They did it in some of the games before. So we were ready for it. And the way we did it, Matusz has the best spawn, cross two boxes immediately. He is also ready for flash. And we have numbers on mid just to see if they will be fighting early on. Also, Sumpaius catches Apex off. So 140 round is over. This anti-force round that we've been having problems with lately. Round 7 here, interesting thing is that Tuck has best spawn towards B. He decides to use it and to go all the way to beat the Molotov and to try and apply pressure onto Mezzi. So he tags him down to 33 HP and then he's ready to deal with props a bit. Honestly, I love it. I love this ballsy spam. He also does a lot of damage to drops. Drops is 12 HP. You'll see why this is going to be important. In the meantime, we have slow mid approach. After initial window smoke fades, Nerds will be mauling it, just so we make sure there's nobody right side in window to catch us off guard as we are taking con afterwards. Really smart jiggle pick here by Tuck, getting the shot baited, but also position from Zaivu because we haven't seen him since the beginning of the round. What is also smart by Vitality, I have to admit, is this movement here. Mezzi, even though he is tagged, he's going to be pushing B apps and Robs is up on balcony. So here, not many teams will do this. The way we deal with con control, as we smoke top con, Nerds is gonna spam a bit, there's nothing, and we decide to go walk through it because we expect nobody, there's no movement there. So instead of waiting out city smoke and probably blocking ourselves, we decide to go for it, and especially given the fact we did drop smoke here. So this was a really good call by Sumpaius. Tuck on low HP, he's gonna get caught off by Apex as we are taking site, as we are clearing. He has Sumpaius coming from con. Now 3v4 situation is really important to see because Nerds is planting for con. Matusz has to cover him. After taking CT, Matusz knows that he needs to take fights jungle, gets Apex, and this was the reason why I said it's really important to remember why Drops was low. This duel was so much easier as Drops was 12 HP. So out of a really difficult situation, we managed to do proper trading, proper spacing, take objectives, and how impactful was that damage Tuck did on B early on. Round 8, top mid, and a bit delayed window. We decide to wait out first timing and go on second timing with flash. No steps, nothing audible, second flash in. We want to get Matusz to Delpan or to second Delpan. And look at the thing here. We are ready for these kind of fights, and this is why second Delpan is so strong, because even if flashes pop, you can peek, delayed, do a lot of damage, and even though it's 2v2 here, it's not end of the world, even though Sumpaius is low HP. Tuck tries to sneak through BF smoke. Some people will think it's not the best idea. but due to the fact they grouped up mid to get fights, this is a calculated risk that I would say is justified to do that kind of a move. And on the other side, we have Heavy God who is sneaking in on A. He is in sandwich. He's gonna wait for Sumpaius, who will do bench smoke for him. He has another Molotov. He tries to use a tiny bit of space here to find a frag because Sumpaius is low HP, 16 HP. If there's an HE and on Vitality there are two HEs, he's pretty much doomed. Sumpaius fake plants, dodges the HE, does a lot of damage to Zaivu. And pay attention to Heavy God here, the way he is using his movement to the maximum extent. Utility flashes over. He's gonna jump spot again. Crosses with so low time, 14 seconds. He is crossing to city. He has to pick up the bomb. Unfortunately for him, the bomb dropped even behind default. He gets Zaivu, who was tagged heavily. And after planting, he's gonna swing towards Firebox because he thought Mezzi closed him in. And does an insane, let's watch it again, insane spray. What a control there. So here we could definitely say it's individual brilliance, but the build up getting to this point is also, we did everything that we could have done and we didn't get caught off guard on mid. Round 11, really interesting round. Matush, best spawn towards mid. He's gonna run all the way with insta top mid smoke, does Molotov, checks everything, and he uses the space in con, resulting in with free frag on Apex as he was pulling his nade out. Then he's gonna fake, jump up to window, goes back to con, and look at this. Nerds is searching in same time, so we have Matush taking con, gets flames as well in default, but also Nerds is in ladder room. He is taking care of jungle for him, taking care of short as well, gets Zaivu in the back, free frag. Matush gets tagged by, drops immediately, and we are taking it slow with two guys searching on A. Obviously, Matush now cannot escape from this duel, gets an insane kill again, and it's only Mezzi 1v4, but in meantime we have Tak who's gonna be clearing B side to see if Mezzi is still around or not. Not to make any overly risky moves, not to commit, so we secure the round. And look at how Matush is ready for Mezzi, even though we didn't see him. Matush, what a player. Let's hop on to city side, round 15. Tak is gonna jump into ladder room. Nerds is gonna nade top mid, and he goes under. Gets in by Flames, no kills, just a tiny bit of damage onto Flames. And honestly, he's a bit lucky there's nobody in underground here to put pressure. He smokes deep. This is a really good reaction. He is in this position here where he can also hide. In the meantime, we have Sumpaios who's going to be breaking the smoke. A bit of a lucky kill here through top mid smoke. Sometimes luck is on our side as well. But what he did really, really good is supporting Heavy God with his flash. He calls beautiful timing here. And look at how perfectly Heavy God plays. So he doesn't overextend unnecessarily. He's waiting for rotations. And check this flash out that Nerds did. Double click flash, picks Palace on it, and also gets Mezzi. And then a really difficult situation for Flames. 1v5, of course. Look at how nobody's overextending. Everybody wants to pick on same timing. I really loved it. Now this round, anti-halt by anti-force. Obviously, you can never know what a team will do exactly because everybody switches a lot. But early mid control with breaking top mid smoke. Nerds, unlucky for him that he didn't pick all the way because he did a good flash. Mezzi was fully flashed here in underground. He was basically making amends with him dying. But on the other side, the way Heavy God approached this round is playing full retake from Ticket. He's gonna molly HE deep as they go. So he does a lot of damage early on and he tries to survive to wait for rotation. Gets one frag here, gets traded. But most importantly here, as soon as Heavy God dies, we have Tak who is ready from Ticket, from City. Apex also tagged a bit. And now we want to retake together, not to overextend, not to get ahead of ourselves. And we let Mezzi, we give him the space. He fake plants, he goes back. We have Sumpaios in Firebox. And we kind of don't want to overly commit as long as he does not plant, until he plants. We check A side, and look at how Tak was so fast towards B. Gets the blind spot. Mezzi was about to check backside. Beautiful round, beautiful kill for Tak. Round 17 was also a round where we had a pretty good guess of what they might do. They saw no smoke blocking con, then they decided to use this space. It was Apex the same way. But again, here I cannot say it's Sumpaios' mistake for not checking con. I understand that when you're IGLing and everybody else should understand your focus level is not that high on these type of things and you forget all of those because naturally you think about plenty of different things. Especially for him, stepping up as IGL, having to op. Okay, in this round he had M4, but overall I'm saying still opping. So it is really difficult for him. And in that sense, I cannot say, oh, this is a big mistake. Like I said before, it's pretty normal to forget some of the things. You cannot be ready for everything. But luckily, Nerds steps up. He returns this frag. And I guess when you're leading 11-5, you can get away with these type of moves. And honestly, I love it. But also one of the reasons he did it is because he has Tuck behind, who came from short. He left short. He came all the way. And we have Matush, who's pushed up in BFs. So Tuck is gonna fade window smoke. He's gonna check con under top mid. He gets Zaivu here for free. And in the meantime, we have reactive heavy guard push palace. Calculated risk where he is going for a 1v1. Usually it's 50-50, right? If he's gonna face drops in palace or in ramp. Sometimes a bit less, sometimes a bit more, but a good reaction. So he's gonna push up palace like this. He's gonna chill a bit. Then after Tuck gets this kill, he's gonna continue pushing all the way to T-spawn. Look at how aware he is, how ready he is. Gets flames with bomb, and judging by the move Flames was doing, he obviously expects drops here as well. Another frag. Such a beautiful round on a team level. It's crazy. And last round of the half, Nerd says best spawn, second best spawn. He's gonna be jumping under. He will smoke, waits for the call. Flash combined with top mid smoke break. Also Sumpaios breaking window. There's nobody mid, but I'd like you to tell me what's the catch about this round. If you notice something strange here, if somebody can give an analysis of this round and guess some things right, because I don't want to reveal too much, I'll do a demo review for you, okay? So look at how Nerds was patiently waiting underground, gets Apex, who is sneaking through with a lot of pressure from Con. But again, there's a certain catch about this round. If somebody can guess this and do analysis, you'll be the lucky winner. Check out Rob's reaction here to heavy mid control. Is instantly he pulls his knife out, he goes to Tetris, and he's going to use this space here to see if anybody will be peeking into him to get a free frag, or rather an easier frag, because he has the upper hand of positioning here. I'm not sure, I think he didn't see, no, he didn't see heavy guard in CT in firebox. Mezzi 1v4, spots heavy guard, but he is about to get closed in. We have Tak and Matush going through Molotov, and that's all there is to it. Let me know what you think about it. Of course, we didn't win the game in the end. We were 12-10 up on Inferno, but Vitality as mental giants, honestly, they managed to come back and win in the end. It was a really interesting game for me as a viewer, but also a really good experience figuring out some tendencies. It's not my first time anti-shredding them. And even though it's not my first time anti-shredding them, it's a really, really good experience where I learned a lot by just observing them.